welcome to Macy's Cooking Corner. My name is Afua Daines and I'm your host today. And in the kitchen today we have got Ashley, what's your last name?
Kozlowski.
Oh, and she's going to prepare some, what is it? Banana protein bread.
Banana protein bread, so it's a healthier spin on traditional banana bread.
We like health, you know, so she's
do.
all about health. And I'll have you know that she does UJAM 3-4 times a week. Tell us about UJAM.
So UJAM is like a hip-hop dance fitness class. So if you've ever done like Zumba, it's similar in the sense that it's dance fitness, but UJAM is more urban, hip-hoppy, as opposed to Latin. So super fun. It's great music, great choreography. You sweat bullets. You have a great time. It's awesome.
And where do you do that?
I teach it at the Provo Rec Center Wednesday nights at 6. I teach it at Vasa Fitness and then sometimes at 24 Hour Fitness too.
Marvelous. So Vasa here in Spanish Fork?
I teach it at the 800 North and Orem one.
Oh, okay.
So yeah.
You need to come down
I know,
here.
I need to do it down here. I know, I need to get them to want to have UJAM here.
That's right. Well, as you can see, it's quite empty here. She's going to make banana bread without even a bowl. Now, how are you going to do that?
So easy. So this is my best friend, the Blendtec. And everything just goes in the Blendtec. We blend it up. We pour it on this cookie sheet. We bake it. So easy.
Oh my gosh, we love easy.
So
I've got kids. Do your children love this? I always ask this question.
My kids like snarf this stuff. It's
They do?
so good. We eat it for breakfast. And it's clean in the car, so it's a perfect thing to take like in the car with you.
Right.
It fills up your kid's belly. They ate something healthy.
Nice.
It's awesome.
Right.
We love it. We all love it.
I love that. So what do we start off with? What are we going to do?
So we're going to start off with egg whites. So we're going to do a whole, so this one right here.
Oh.
So we'll do a whole carton of egg whites. So this is 2 cups of egg whites.
And this is already measured out, and you can get this at Macy's, I bet.
Yes, I'm sure you can get it at Macy's. They just a carton of egg white. So we're going to pour that whole thing in there.
So open it and put it in.
Just pour it
What
in.
about egg whites, just normal egg whites? You know, you've got your eggs here. Can we do that?
You could do that. It's just more work. I mean, this is like super easy. You could sit there
and do the whole thing.
But it would take a while, and it would take a lot of eggs. So this is just easier.
I like that idea because I've tried, you know, doing the separation and you
Yeah.
get the shells.
Yeah, it's a pain in the butt. So
Right.
this is much easier. However, we are going to also do 2 eggs.
Normal eggs.
Normal eggs. I found that the yolk kind of gives this a better, like, heartier texture. So we're going to crack 2 eggs also.
Inside?
Just right into the blender, yeah.
Got 2 here.
I'm all about easy.
Organic
so
eggs, love it. I'm not going to juggle
organic,
this, that's right.
cage-free.
Okay. Now there is a way to crack in eggs. I'm sure you have a way. Do you remember Julia Childs? I mean, if you
I never watched her show.
Oh
but
yeah, I love it. It was on. Oh goodness. Look, there it goes.
Oh, there's the shell.
This is not the way to crack an egg, okay? Anyway, she says it's all about the wrist. It's about the wrist, you know. Didn't do the wrist.
Oh! Don't drop the shells in. However, if you did and you blended it up, I bet nobody would know, and it would like be more nutrition. So
that's right, because there's a lot of nutrition in the shell.
There is. I've heard that. They're like, don't throw away the shell, eat the shell.
Eat the shell.
So you know what?
With the Blendtec, it will do it all.
It doesn't matter. You're all good. Okay, so we're going to do oats. This is just old-fashioned oats.
How come old-fashioned as opposed to the easy?
We don't really. Well,
the quick.
You know what? And you could do the quick oats. I've just always done the old-fashioned, easier. You just don't want to do like the flavored oats, like the maple and bread. You wouldn't want that. Would just be funky, and we wouldn't want to do that.
And it's got too many stuff in it. Have you looked at the ingredients?
Tons of sugar.
Sugar overload.
Yeah. So if you make oatmeal for your kids, don't buy like those packets. Like get oatmeal and add your own sugar, your own honey, and then you control the sweetener. You control the sugar, and they'll get less sugar that way. So just a tip.
Yeah.
All right. So get my little measuring spoon or cup. Okay. So we're gonna do 1 cup of oats, just like that. This is a half of a cup.
Okay.
So just like that.
This is a clean way of making breakfast too. I love that.
I'm all about easy.
Oh, I am too.
Easy, but I want it to be healthy and I want it to taste good.
Right.
So, all right, and then this is flax meal, which is just ground up flaxseed.
Okay.
So
why are you adding that? You have to give us reason why you add the flaxseed.
So flaxseed has a lot of like omega-3, omega-6 fatty acids, really healthy. You know, and it gives it that. You know, the oats and the flaxes are what's going to give it the bready texture.
Oh, okay.
So that's what, you know, why we can still call it banana bread because obviously there's a lot of egg white and stuff, so we need some, you know, grain to. Well, and I guess flax isn't even a grain. The oats are. It's a seed. So this is actually gluten-free. We're not putting any wheat or anything like that in it.
Right. I like that.
Okay, so next up we will do bananas.
Okay.
Now,
yeah, go on.
they need to be ripe. So we want the brown spots. See, these are the ones that my kids would be like,
Ew, yeah, that's right.
sick, Mom, throw them away. By the way, if you ever have bananas like this, don't throw them away. Put them in the freezer.
Yes.
Like, just break them into chunks. Then you don't have to waste it. And you can put them in smoothies. It works out great.
That's what I do.
Okay, so we're just going, you want to peel one?
In fact, my kids go, oh, the banana was rotten, Mom. I had to throw it away. Never put bananas in my kids' lunchboxes anymore. Right. Because
they turn up their noses.
That's right, yeah.
It. Mine are the worst. Like, if the apple has like a teeny little bruise, they're like, it's
or better yet,
bad.
it's left in their bag for how long?
Right.
Oh my goodness.
And then it like ferments and turns to vinegar. Totally.
And then I'll be like, Mom, look! There's something in my bag!
Right.
Oh,
You're right.
Anyway, yes.
Sick. All right, we're gonna do dates next. So bring that out here.
Okay, you gotta tell me why you like these, because I do like these. But
so yeah, so these are medjool dates. So I like to sweeten things with dates as opposed to sugar or honey. It's just a healthier way to sweeten it.
And are these sweeter?
They are super sweet.
Yes.
Yeah, super duper sweet. So it's perfect for like, yeah, sweetening like sauces, like batters.
Smoothies. I put it in my smoothies too.
Put it in your smoothie. I've never done that, but I should try that. But you could do, if you don't have dates, or you could totally do honey in here. I've done honey, and that's good too. Do like 3 or 4 tablespoons of honey. All right, so we also need to pit these. So we're going to, there's a pit in here, and we're going to take the pits out. Because otherwise, you're going to grind up like rocks in your blender.
Oh my gosh, I've done that too, right?
Yeah.
So you think I'll get a whole bunch instead of doing it like you're doing it one
Yeah.
at a time, because then you know.
Yeah.
So I'll just pick a whole few and be doing it, and then just throw it in. And then as it's grinding, I'm like, oh no.
Yeah.
And then you're trying to drink a smoothie and you know.
And you're going to like choke on a pit. Yeah.
It's just,
Not so good. So don't forget to take the pits out.
Yeah.
Now, depending on how sweet you want your banana protein bread, I do about 8 of these.
You know, another thing that I like about you adding the dates, it also increases the calories.
Right.
Because, you know, for children, especially in the morning, I don't think they get enough calories for the busy life that they lead. And
exactly.
So it's healthy anyway.
Yeah.
And so I just...
Exactly. So yeah, this is perfect nutrition for them in the morning. We like to do this for breakfast, especially on mornings that we're just running out the door. Like we're going to school, we're going to church, whatever it is. We don't have time to sit down and eat breakfast, but I also don't want to do something super messy in the car. So this is the perfect solution because it's not messy, it's healthy, it's going to fill up their tummy. So it's a perfect thing.
Absolutely.
I love it. All right, so we'll do one more. Get all those pits out. And we're going to do some cinnamon. Do you want to shake some cinnamon in there?
I love cinnamon. So how much cinnamon do you put in?
I don't really measure it. Probably like 10 shakes. Just like, you just kind of do it. You kind of do a little dance while you do it.
This is how your mama would do it, right?
Right?
Okay, I think that's enough.
All right, that's good. Okay. And I think that's it. I'm just looking at my cheat sheet and make sure that we got everything.
This is fantastic. So could you tell everyone, tell our friends and our audience, you know, what you started off with. So it was how many?
Okay, so we've got 2 cups egg white, 2 regular eggs, 1 cup oats, half a cup flax meal. We've got about 8 dates pitted and cinnamon to taste. That's it.
There you go. Easy peasy.
Super healthy, gluten-free,
fast,
super good.
Messy free. Oh, I love this bit.
Yeah, not messy. All right, and then we're gonna blend it. So, like a high-powered blender works great. I've never tried it in a regular blender, but I'm sure you could do that. You might just have to send it through like a couple more cycles.
I tell you should invest. Some of you, if you want to be great cooks, invest in one of these. Do installments, whatever you need to do, get one of these.
I use this like 3-4 times a day, like every time I eat, pretty much. So I love it. So we'll just turn it on. All right, and we're gonna blend it up for about 30 seconds. It's gonna be loud.
turns off automatically. Did you time that?
It turns, yeah, no, it turns off automatically.
Oh,
so I just set it
30
for,
seconds.
yeah. So I did it has a bunch of different, I did the smoothie button. The smoothie button is 30 seconds. So that's what we did. And then we're going to grease our cookie sheet. So just with whatever cooking spray, you want to grab that cooking spray right there?
Like that.
So we'll just,
shake it. There you go.
I'm just going to grease our cookie sheet. And just, I guess this is a medium-sized cookie sheet, would you say?
Yes, I would say that.
So we'll just grease that up.
Ooh,
Perfect.
Can you do it with coconut oil? Does it matter what
Yeah,
grease
you
use?
could. No, it doesn't. You could totally do coconut oil. In fact, that'll probably be even better. And then we're just going to pour that right in the pan.
Wow, you're going to just,
Yep.
fabulous.
Super easy. So I'm just going to kind of make sure that it gets everywhere.
That is a new way of cooking banana bread.
Right?
Love it.
So much easier, right?
Oh my goodness.
I love it.
You've even got a little bit of a chunk there. That's
Yeah.
fantastic.
And you know what? I like the chunks of dates.
That's right.
It's so good when you get one. It's like a present when you
Right.
when you get one that has a chunk of date in it. You're like, yes.
Yeah.
So, all right, and so this goes in the oven at 375 for about 20 minutes. And I just kind of shake it like a Polaroid picture. Name that song.
Oh, what song is that?
The Outcast.
Oh, it's
Shake it
it.
like a Polaroid picture. Hey.
Oh, look, she
You
can
know what I'm talking
dance
about?
for us too. You
Yeah,
know?
this is like an all entertainment
Oh, is that
show.
so?
All right, so we're gonna stick it in the oven. Just in the middle rack.
Oh, wow.
And we'll get that going.
Fabulous. You got a timer on for how long?
About 20 minutes.
Okay.
So what time is it right now? All right. So, all right. So
Keep watching. We're going to come right back for our next Welcome back to Maisie's Cooking Corner, and today we have Ashley. And we've already made, so what we made, we've made a banana protein bread, and now we're going to do what?
we're gonna make homemade mayonnaise.
Fantastic. Before we start our mayonnaise, what is it? Homemade mayonnaise.
Just
which I
homemade
really
mayonnaise.
like. Your name, Kozlowski.
You got it. You
I got
said it exactly
Where's that
right.
from?
It's Polish.
Polish. So it's your husband's dad?
Yes.
They came over, or do you have a
Yes.
story? A really good,
I don't have a
gripping
good story. I
Oh,
don't.
They didn't.
But-
They didn't swim the ocean.
No, I know.
Or whatever to
I
come
wish I
over.
had some amazing story, but I
That's
don't. Yeah, it's
right.
just their lineage is Polish.
It is.
So, yeah.
Okay, well that's good to know. Hey, another part of the
Yeah.
world that we haven't explored. Have you explored it yet? Poland?
No, I want to go.
Beautiful place, I've heard.
Have you been?
No,
Oh,
I'm working on it.
we should go.
Yeah. Okay, anyway, let's see. So what's the first ingredient?
Okay, so we're going to do light tasting olive oil. This is different from regular olive oil.
This is interesting.
It has a more mild flavor. If you were to use regular olive oil in this recipe, it would just taste too olivey. So you need to get the light tasting olive oil, which you can
Okay.
probably get at Macy's.
What's the difference though? I mean, how do they make it lighter?
To be honest, I have no idea.
Okay. So
I don't know how they make it lighter, but
Okay.
it does have a more mild flavor. It doesn't have that strong olive flavor. It's a little more mild.
wow, did not know that even existed.
Yeah, so we're gonna start with, so we need our Blendtec here, our best friend, the Blendtec.
Yes, that's right. That's why you need one.
So we're gonna start with just a 1/4 cup in there, just a 1/4 cup. So pour that in, just a little bit.
Again, just. Oh, there's measuring
like that.
stuff on here. Isn't
Yeah,
it?
and there's little measuring. You're like, how do you know?
I know. I was like, she's doing a mother's way.
Oh yeah, all right. And then we're gonna pour the rest of it in here. So we're gonna do a cup in one of these.
Oh, okay. Why is that? Instead of
Because
just.
we're gonna slowly pour it. We're gonna put the rest of the ingredients in, and then we're gonna slowly pour a cup of the light tasting olive oil in there, and the Blendtec's gonna like whip it up into this like creamy amazingness
Oh.
that is mayonnaise.
I love that.
So mayonnaise is the new cake batter,
Oh,
in case you didn't know.
Is that right?
And this is just a real healthy recipe. It has 5 ingredients, so there's no preservatives, no extra,
Right.
junk that you don't want in your body,
Mayonnaise.
right?
Right.
So we're just gonna measure out 1 cup here. So we've got that ready. There we go. Stick this over here. Okay, and then we're gonna do half, do you wanna do half a teaspoon of salt?
Right on, yes, indeed. Okay, I love these, don't you? I've got one, somebody in here.
Yes, just right in the Blendtec.
My little spoons are pictures of Father Christmas, and every time I get them out, I'm like, how many months to Christmas? Oh!
That's awesome.
Oh, here we go, okay.
So there you go, just nice and level.
Okay, there we go.
Pour it in. And then we're gonna do a half a teaspoon also of mustard, ground mustard powder.
Didn't even realize that it was this beautiful bright yellow.
I know, isn't it nice?
But there's different kinds of mustard, isn't there?
I think
Powder,
so.
and you can also
okay, that's
get
probably a titch too much.
Is that too much? You don't like it spicy? Oh, I love spice.
I'm getting a little excited. She's like, dig it out. No, just like level.
Okay, like that?
Yeah, level teaspoon. That's perfect. Okay, and then we need a room temperature egg. So the room temperature part is really important. So what I always do is just put it in a bowl of hot water, and if you can see that right there. So just put it in warm or even like hot water if I'm like in a big hurry. Just stick it in there, like in a few minutes, it'll bring it up to room temperature.
So you got to explain why it's got to be in room temperature.
And again, I don't know, but I've made it without it being at room temperature, and it's different. Like it changes the texture. I don't know why that is. But it just, so anyways, I have tried it the other way, and it doesn't turn out as good. So we will crack just one egg just straight in.
It's the best. Oh, look, you almost.
Dump it in the Blendtec. Super easy. Okay, so now we're ready to put our lid on.
Okay.
Stick it on there. And you just take that clear part, the clear top off. We're gonna put that in after this is whipped up. All right, so this is kind of fun. So we're gonna just start at a slow speed, and then, so it's gonna be kind of loud, so I'll explain it now. And then we're just gonna slowly pour it, and it's just gonna whip up, the oil's gonna whip up into the eggs, and it's just gonna make this creamy awesomeness that you're gonna die. All right, so let's go. Does kind of spit. See that there?
The way that the color changed?
Yes.
To create that
mayo
look
as
well.
So, and if you can see it, it's the texture of mayonnaise. So then what we're gonna do next is, and honestly it's good like this, but you add a little bit of lemon.
In fact, I'm gonna try some right now.
Try just a little bit. I swear it's so good.
Oh, wow.
And then, so we'll just, this makes it a little bit yummier. So we're just gonna squirt in some lemon, about, I don't know, like a wedge, or maybe like not quite the whole thing. And then we're just going to use a spoon.
Not that one.
Oh, not that one. We need a new spoon. Oh yeah, that's the one you taste tested with that
double dip.
We don't want to double dip.
No.
All right, no double dipping. I tell my kids that. I tell my kids that all the time, and they don't listen. They still double dip. All right, so then we're just gonna mix it. And that's it.
Wow.
And then what I like to do is just pour it into one of these cute little containers. Grab that smaller one, take the lid off.
Easy. I'm sure this is one of the little jars in every home.
Yeah, just a cute little mason jar.
Yep.
You could stick it in just a Tupperware container, and we'll just...
And how long will it last? Because it hasn't got the, the preservatives.
It doesn't have the preservatives, you're right.
Yeah.
I've never had it go bad, but we probably eat it up within 2 weeks.
Okay.
So I'd say it's good for at least 2 weeks.
Yeah. Okay.
But yeah, we don't have any...
And don't leave it out, especially during the summer.
Definitely don't leave it out. Oh, that's something I forgot to mention about the banana protein bread. That has to go in the fridge.
Okay.
All right.
Oh, I like it with the lemon. Gives it that.
It's better, right?
Yeah, gives it that kick. Not a kick, but
like a tang.
Like a tang. Yeah.
It's so good.
Not bad.
So I mean,
really easy.
Yeah, and obviously you just use this for whatever you use mayonnaise for. So sandwiches. I love making deviled eggs with this.
Oh, that's a good idea.
So good.
I like that.
And you kind of have the comfort of knowing that you're feeding something good to your family. It doesn't have,
the
There's
stuff.
sometimes I get overwhelmed when I read the back of the ingredient
absolutely.
lists, right? They're so long, and
my shopping, when I go shopping now, it takes me double the time because I'm just standing, I don't even realize I'm standing there reading everything, you know.
Right, you're sitting there reading all the ingredients, and you know if you can't pronounce it, don't eat it, right?
That's right, exactly.
So,
yeah.
But we can pronounce all of this, so
absolutely.
this is safe.
So just remind everyone again, what were the ingredients for our
Okay, so just 5 ingredients. So we've got light tasting olive oil, an egg, half a teaspoon of the salt and the ground mustard, and then we just stir in a little bit of the lemon wedge. And that's it. And we blend it up in our blend tech, and then we have this gorgeous little jar of mayonnaise.
Fantastic. Easy peasy.
Easy peasy.
Easy peasy, what they say?
Lemon squeezy.
Lemon squeezy.
Right?
Look at that. Isn't that wonderful? And don't forget, leave it in your fridge after you've used it for, how long did you say?
It'll keep at least a couple of weeks.
Couple of weeks, okay? Anyway, you'll see things growing on it because it's natural.
Right.
Mayonnaise really shouldn't
If it
last
turns
longer.
green, then you know it's bad.
Exactly, right? I love things that tell me something's going off.
Exactly.
Who wants to eat something that's going to last forever?
You don't, yeah.
Scary.
A little sketchy.
Okay, keep watching. We've got our last dish that we're going to do for you. Is that correct?
That's right.
Yes, keep this space. Welcome back. Let's do our boogie. Woo! Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Welcome. Oh yeah. Sorry. Welcome back. We're having a little bit of UJAM session. To Macy's Cooking Corner, we have Ashley in the kitchen.
Yeah.
And so far,
what's that?
What is that I hear?
It's our banana protein bread. It's coming out of the oven.
It's time. Yes, she's going to look there.
Gonna take it out
before we make our next lovely condiment. Oh, how beautiful is that?
There's our banana protein bread. And I forgot, but I should have sprinkled it with oats before I stuck it in there, and it looks really a lot prettier that way.
Oh,
but
very nice.
We'll let it cool. It needs to cool for, let's see, how do we turn this off? Oh, I think I turned it off.
Fantastic.
No, I need to turn it off. All right. So we'll let it cool for, at least like 10 minutes, and then we'll cut it up.
Wonderful.
So,
and it's going to taste marvelous. I want that corner bit with
it's
the
good.
date.
With the date.
Absolutely.
I know. That's like the prized one
That's
right
right.
there.
Yes, that's where the gold coin is.
We're going to fight over that one.
You know what? Just quick. So at Christmas time, people make Christmas pudding. And in the old-fashioned way, it's a big family affair. And then the traditional way is to put coins in, silver coins back in the day, right? And then you'd stir it, suet and the, raisins and everything in it. And then you pour it into your pan, and then you bake it. Okay. And then people would be searching for that silver coin because who wouldn't want money?
Right.
You just hope no one swallowed it. But yeah, it was just always, when you cut it up, it was a hunt for that. And that's what that reminds me of.
Right.
I can see the date there.
So you learn something new every day. I never knew.
That's right. Okay. Here we go. So what is the first thing we do for ranch?
All right. So we're making a homemade ranch dressing.
Okay.
So this actually originally came from, I don't know if you've heard of Whole30, the Whole Foods nutrition program.
Oh, I heard about that, Lida.
So I did that for a little bit.
No, explain it, because not everyone heard about the...
So the Whole30, it's complete, for 30 days, you eat just nothing but whole foods.
Oh.
So nothing processed, no dairy.
Like it. Fresh.
No grains.
Oh, no grains.
No grains.
Oh, I didn't know that.
And, ideally, the meat that you eat is, pastured and organic, grass-fed. So, anyways, I got this ranch recipe from there. Actually, the mayonnaise recipe came from there, too. However, I changed it up a little bit. I'm going to do some Greek yogurt instead of the coconut milk. So they don't do dairy on Whole30. So technically this is not Whole30, but I just wanted to give credit where credit is due and tell you where I got a couple of these ideas. So if you're interested in the Whole30 program, how to eat healthier and eat whole foods, go check out Whole30. It's totally awesome. Right. All right, so we're going to start with, we're going to do our light tasting olive oil.
Here we go.
So not regular olive oil, but this is light. It's got to say light tasting.
So again, because of the taste. That's why you're using
it
okay.
has the more mild flavor. If you were to use regular olive oil, it would be like a strong olive flavor. Right. It wouldn't taste very good. It wouldn't taste like ranch. It would.
And if you use vegetable or any other kind of oil, then
yeah, we don't want to do that. That's what we're trying to avoid with this homemade ranches. We don't want to do. I think sometimes people think that vegetable oils are healthy, but they're not. They're not, unfortunately. Sorry. Olive oil is good, but like certain other oils that are typically in salad dressings actually really aren't good for us. So it's better to use olive oil.
On that note, we're just here because we want you to live forever like us. I mean, you just don't even know how old we are, but we're not going to tell you.
Right, we're not going to tell you.
That's right.
That's a secret.
That's it. Anyway.
All right, so we are going to pour our light tasting olive oil into our measuring jar here.
How much?
We're going to do 1 1/3 cup. So I'm just going to measure it out, and I've got my little measuring dealios on the side.
Cup here.
Measuring dealio, that's a professional term.
I love glass, Always using glass. It doesn't suck. When you use plastic.
Right. You get worried about the BPA.
That's right. And then also, if you've put something else in there, that leaches into what you're trying to create.
Exactly.
Do you know what I mean? So when you use glass, I just feel it's such a cleaner
feel. Do you feel healthier?
I do. It's like my husband can't stand glass the glass to drink out of because the kids break it. But I don't care because I love the feel of washing glass.
Absolutely.
And it's just cleaner and, anyway.
I totally agree.
Little thing.
Love glass. I love this thing. I use it all the time.
Yeah, and it's beautiful shape.
All right, so we're going to hold off on this. We're going to put the rest of our ingredients in here. So we're going to do 2 room temperature eggs. So they need to be room temperature.
Again, we don't know why, but
I don't know why, but I know that when you don't use room temperature eggs, it turns out different and changes the texture. It's not as good. So I just trusted them when they said this has to be room temperature.
Okay.
All right. So, and an easy way to do that is just fill the bowl with warm water, and you can stick your cold eggs from the fridge right in there, and it will heat it up to room temperature within a few minutes. Right. So that's a fast way to do it. You don't have to leave your eggs out for an hour. So we need to crack those into the Blendtec. So we'll each take one. Yeah. We'll share the work.
I'm going to do this.
There you go.
Did it. That's what I'm talking about. But you should be able to do it with one hand like you've done in that last one. Hit.
I should have done that.
Yeah. What was it? It was a movie, and it was about Julia Childs, and she went through, I think something happened, and she decided to every day or once a week to create something. Yeah. And so, Julia, and then it did a flashback of her going to culinary school in Paris. And it just showed her, and they had to, and it was just this one section that showed them that all of them had so many eggs, and they had to crack it correctly, otherwise it was wrong, wrongly done. I always remember that, but I still can't do it.
I know. I want to go to chef school so I can learn all those cool little techniques.
Those techniques, yes. Yes, now what do we do?
So we need red wine vinegar.
Okay.
And we're going to do 2 tablespoons.
Oh,
so we need our measuring spoons over here.
This isn't from Sprouts. I'm sure you can get this at Macy's.
You can get it at Macy's. Any grocery store sells it.
Don't you love the bottle?
Macy's.
This is so
Isn't
cute.
That cute?
So quaint.
And no joke, I bought that one because I liked the bottle.
That's right. I do that kind of thing.
There were other ones that were cheaper, and I was like, the bottle's not as cute. So I just can't do it.
I do the same thing.
Right?
Oh my goodness. And then the worst of it is when it's finished, and I still don't know what I'm going to do with it. I still keep the bottle because I'm like, how can I throw that away?
That would make the perfect gift. You could put, make carrot juice or something. Give it to your neighbor for Christmas.
Love it. See, so watch out for good bottles.
All right, so we're going to do 2 tablespoons. Oh wait, that's a teaspoon. Oh. Where is our tablespoon?
I didn't like the way that doesn't pour out all of the.
All right, so we'll just do it this way. We'll just do.
What do you need?
So we're going to do, I thought this was a tablespoon, but it's a teaspoon. So we're going to do just more than we planned on. So.
Oh.
Yes.
Yes. A member of our audience has said 3 teaspoons equals 1 tablespoon. In
case you didn't know.
That's right. We're here to inform you. Every day we learn something, don't we?
Every day we learn something new.
Well, I think we've done 3.
All right, well, that was 3 equals 1 tablespoon, and we need 2 tablespoons.
Oh.
So we are going to do 3 more.
3 plus 3.
Right?
Oh, my goodness! Okay, so
we did go to, first grade math. So.
That's right. Well, I teach kindergarten. Why do you think I'm there, dear?
Right? Oh, my gosh. Okay, one more.
Oh, Okay,
improvise. You can always make it work if you don't have the right equipment.
Absolutely.
You just figure it out. All right. So we're going to do next a half teaspoon each of 4 different spices. So we're going to do onion powder.
Oh.
We're going to do pepper.
Do you know something as well? I'm just full of just tidbits, you know. My husband won't eat onions. If he sees me cooking it, it just,
freaks him out.
But if he's not there and I cook the onions, he's okay, right?
Yeah.
But if he's there and I'm cooking, because, you know, it comes in the atmosphere, his eyes, yeah.
Right.
But he loves this, though.
Oh.
I mean, doesn't really affect, because it's the powder, isn't it?
Right. It's just the onion powder.
Yeah.
That's funny. Onions freak him out. I've never heard of someone that
Well, it doesn't
like
freak him out
freaks out
much, but yeah, nah.
Yeah.
I think, you know, when your eyes water and that kind of.
Yeah. Do you know that's actually good for your eyes?
Oh.
It like cleanses your eyes.
Does it?
Yeah.
When you cry and stuff?
Yeah, because it like cleans out your eyes.
Oh my goodness, another brainwave. Oh gosh,
yeah.
listen to this, right? So once you've peeled an onion, it's like someone's personality, right?
Right.
You're peeling an onion.
Right.
You graciously do it, right? Just peel it and then put it in that freezer for just a few moments, like 5 minutes or something. Then chop it up. Takes away the...
Are you serious?
Yes, I learned that today.
I have never heard that before. However, I've seen people do the ski mask. You put on the ski mask.
Oh, yeah, I've heard that.
So that's just another option.
Oh.
All right, so we're going to do half a teaspoon of the onion powder.
Okay.
Put that right in there.
Just half.
All right, then we will do our pepper. Just black pepper, nothing special.
Okay,
We'll
so
do
how
half a
many?
teaspoon of that. Just a half a teaspoon, same as
half.
the onion
Level.
powder. Level.
Okay.
Don't get too excited.
I know, right? There you go.
All right, and then we want to do the
What
granulated
else?
garlic. Half a teaspoon of granulated garlic.
Oh my goodness, another one. Do you know fresh garlic is amazing? It will cure.
Oh yeah.
Like treat. Nope. It will help you. I'm not going to prophesize that it's going to cure or do anything like that. I'm just saying it's really beneficial.
This is not meant
That's
to treat
right. Anything.
or
That's
disease.
right. It is just so good for you. Okay. Yes.
Yeah, and you could totally do fresh garlic.
Oh, could you? Yeah.
I just always, have this on hand. So.
But really, it has worked for me. There's some people that will chew on it. But as far as keeping your immunity up, garlic is the way to go.
Yeah, garlic's amazing when you're sick. In fact, my mom used to tell me she would, like when she was sick, she would get like a piece of bread and she would put the garlic cloves in the bread and she would eat it.
Wow.
Just because I don't think she could stomach the garlic cloves alone. So she would make like a sandwich and but she swore by it and if she had like a cold or something, it was like gone the next day.
Absolutely.
So garlic is amazing.
It
has amazing healing
properties.
properties.
Yeah, properties it does.
Okay, so we just need salt. Half a teaspoon of salt.
Half a teaspoon. We're doing a half today, aren't we?
And I love making my own sauces and dressings because guess what? I know everything that is in here. It doesn't have any like crazy ingredients in it that I can't pronounce. It just makes me feel better knowing what goes in my body.
Well, the main thing, it tastes way better.
And it's so good.
Oh,
it's ridiculous. It's amazing.
Yeah.
Okay, so we are going to, our dill.
Dill.
I'm just going to, we're just going to pour this whole thing. I don't really measure the dill because it's a pretty, it's pretty mild flavor, so you can't really like screw it up. Right. So I'm just going to put what I have left in there.
Perfect.
I would say, if I had to measure it out, I'd say like a tablespoon. You could do 2 tablespoons.
Depending on your taste.
Yeah, depending on your taste.
Okay, great.
All right, so that's good. So let's put the lid on.
Going to put the oil in later.
And we're going to do it like we did the mayonnaise. So we're going to slowly pour it in.
Okay.
And it's going to like whip it up into that creamy, awesome ranch.
Just watch the color change, okay?
So it's super fun.
Does the color change? Does this change color?
Yes.
I bet it does.
So right now, it's a bunch of different colors from all our different stuff. And we just slowly pour it in. So I'm just going to set it on a low speed. It's going to be loud. Slowly pour it.
Took on the color.
Yeah.
Literally.
All right. And
before
then,
my very eyes, that changed.
Yes, and we're gonna. All right. The next thing, so we're gonna add some Greek yogurt. So the original, I think I said the original recipe calls for coconut milk.
Ew.
So you can totally do coconut milk. If you do coconut milk, then this is completely dairy-free if you have like a dairy allergy, if you're lactose intolerant. But one day I was out of the coconut milk, but I had Greek yogurt in my fridge. So I was like, I'm going to try that.
Right.
And I actually like it better. I think it turned out better.
Oh. Okay.
It gives it
so
like...
what does it taste like now?
so you could totally use it like this. And it's good. It tastes like ranch.
Okay.
But the Greek yogurt just gives a little bit of extra creaminess and a little bit of extra, I guess it's like a, I don't know, like a sour, I guess, like a little bit, that little bit of extraness that makes it really good. Okay, so
you need a spoon? No, not going to use that
one.
one. No double dipping.
No double dipping in
None
the
at all.
Mason Cookies corner. All right.
There you go.
So I don't really measure it. I just kind of do like a big plops, couple plops.
Okay.
Is that a cooking term? A plop? 2 plops of Greek yogurt.
Nice.
Okay. You know what? Sometimes I even do just an extra plop. Why not? All right. So we're going to put our, and it's going to make it more white too.
Right.
Which is more like ranch. So we're going to put go ahead and put the lid back on.
Okay, with the stopper.
With the Delio.
Okay.
And that's a technical term too, the Delio.
With the Delio. Oh, is that
All right.
the Delio?
That's What's the Delio? All right. You guys like that song? What's the Delio? Delio.
Oh, I haven't heard that one. I mean, gosh, you're cool,
It's
man.
kind of an old one. All right.
Okay.
It wasn't really that good of a song.
Oh, okay.
All right. But they always played it on the radio and it'll get like stuck in your head. Some of you know what I'm talking about. I know you do. I'm not crazy. All right. Okay. So I'm just going to pulse it so that I've got a little pulse button on here on my Blendtec. Just pulse it up a little bit. And that's it.
Oh, that's it?
That's it.
So what kind of things can you eat? I mean, ranch is ranch, salad, what else?
Salad.
Endless.
You know, my kids love to dip their broccoli. This is basically the only reason that my kids eat vegetables.
Oh.
So they like...
This is the answer.
You can dip anything in this ranch and kids will eat it. So
right.
Carrot sticks, ranch, or broccoli, that is celery, any vegetable. Anything you would use ranch in, you can use this.
Perfect.
So it's so good. So we're actually, should we taste test?
I think we should.
We've got some carrots.
We have carrots.
Richard has some carrots for us here.
Let's take the smallest one so I can pop it in my mouth,
no
right?
Double dipping.
Oh, no double dipping. Carrot.
Honest opinion.
Way better.
It tastes like ranch, right?
Better.
It's better.
Because the flavor's a bit better.
It's so good. So make this at home. Your family will love it.
Absolutely. Tell us again what the ingredients were.
Okay, so we have got light tasting olive oil, and then we've got black pepper, granulated garlic, salt, onion powder, 2 room temperature eggs.
Oh, you could use this, right?
And then red wine vinegar, and then Greek yogurt, or if you want to make it dairy-free, you can use coconut milk. And I get the canned coconut milk if you're going to use coconut milk, not the
Oh, that's good to know.
Not the carton of coconut milk. Did you know that's not even coconut milk? It's totally different.
Oh, it is?
It's totally
different. I've always wondered that.
It's not coconut milk.
In what way? In the carton?
Right, the carton, it's not. So the stuff you get in the can that
Right.
separates, like you'll open it up and it has the cream and then it
That's right.
separates out the milk.
Yes.
That's coconut milk.
Oh.
So when they do the carton, I mean, they're adding other things to it. So I know.
Including water, I suppose, to fill that much.
Definitely watered down.
Wow.
So just so you know, that's not actual coconut
Thank
milk.
you.
So get the canned stuff.
Right.
And that stuff, I love coconut milk. Oh my gosh, in the can, I will eat it with a spoon.
Yeah.
It's so good.
My kids love it when I put it with my rice and beans, whatever, they'll love it.
So you can use that in the ranch in place of the Greek yogurt if you want to do that, make it dairy-free. Dairy-free, vegan, gluten-free, everything. This stuff is awesome.
Wow.
So, because I think that's one thing that people are concerned about when they eat like a healthy salad. We make this healthy salad.
Beautiful salad.
And then we dump like crap all over it, right?
Right, absolutely.
So, and I don't like to do that. I want to know that my whole meal is healthy, not just the vegetables under my ranch. So this is a way to get a healthy meal out of your salad and know that you're putting something good in your body. So.
Absolutely. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Ashley, this has been wonderful.
This has been awesome.
Remember everyone, you can join her at UJAM
Come to UJAM Provo Rec Center Wednesday night, 6 o'clock. I'm there every week jamming. So
we've got to get her down here in Spanish Fork,
I know.
sometime. But
Definitely.
Thank you so much. This is fantastic.
Yeah,
really
this was so fun.
Easy. Hey, can you see how clean this countertop is? And we've managed to do all of this stuff without really making a mess.
Yeah, I don't like kitchen messes. I like to keep it as clean as possible.
That's right.
So dump it in the blend
fabulous.
tech. That's it.
I'm just going to say one more thing. Thank you. We are here every Thursday, Spanish Fork Macy's. Come and join us. Or otherwise, watch us on Spanish Fork 17 on Friday at 10 a.m. Bon appetit.
Cheers.
Oh,
you already ate it.
Well, thank you. Ashley, this has been wonderful.
Yeah, this is super fun.
All of these sweet little things that you've made. Now, we've got to try as well. Try this. We've got to try our banana bread.
Our banana protein bread has cooled, and we're ready to.
How long does it usually take to cool?
I'd say just like give it like 10 minutes to it kind of sets up better when it cools down a little bit.
So it's almost like a pancake. Not quite a pancake.
Yeah, kind of like a pancake. So I just cut it into squares here.
I like that.
And this has to be kept in the refrigerator. So we actually need. Do we have a spatula handy?
Oh, I think we do. We can find
a spatula.
We can find one for you.
So what I do is I just take the spatula and scrape it out. We've got lots of spoons.
We got lots of spoons.
But we don't know about a spatula.
Okay.
And you can actually just.
Can you do this?
Yeah, we kind of need a spatula.
Oh goodness.
I should have brought one.
Yeah. Sorry.
But that's okay. We can just kind of use our fingers and kind of take it out.
Oh goodness. Or use one of these. Can you do this one?
Oh yeah, just a knife would help.
Yeah.
But usually a spatula, you just kind of scrape it out.
Right.
And I just put it in like a Tupperware container, stick it in the fridge, and then it's all ready to go. It's basically like, think of it as like 15 protein bars that were like, was like way cheaper and is way healthier.
Right.
Right?
Right.
Because they can be sneaky on those protein bars. Like those protein.
Yes.
They're like glorified candy bars. A lot of them. There are some good ones out there with good ingredients, good companies, but for the most part, they're just not
the ones that your children enjoy.
Exactly.
Loaded with
so
sugar.
we will make do with the knife here.
Yes. Love
I'll give you the slice you wanted with the dates in it.
With the dates in it.
And it's super good.
Really good.
It's good, right? And you can top this.
Oh, I love that.
Top this with peanut butter. It's so good. You can also put this in the toaster, like straight from the fridge. Put it in the toaster, and it will pop back up like it was fresh out of the oven.
Love it.
Put like some peanut butter on there. The heat will kind of melt it. It's like divine.
Oh.
So, or like we eat it cold right out of the fridge. We like it. So you can.
Fantastic.
You can do it a few different ways.
And you know what? With the date, that kind of melts in your mouth because it's soft. So you could even put extra.
Right.
You know, you decorated it with the oats. You could put the what do you call it? The dates on top.
Yeah, you could put dates on top. Yeah, and what we were saying is, so I used the oats while it was in batter form before I put it in the oven. Just like sprinkle it with some oats, and we could sprinkle it with some dates.
Dates as well, yeah.
Actually, both would make it really pretty. It gives it like a prettier look.
Right.
So you can do that too, or you can just do it like this, and it's fine either way.
Fantastic. Well, thank you so much, Ashley.
You're welcome.
Really,
Thank
this
you.
has been fantastic. Great evening.
Thanks for having me.
Again, I have to say, you have to come down again, you know, and we'll do some UJAM as well. Everybody, you can see our special guest here, Ashley, in Orem, right? Or
Provo Rec Center, Wednesday nights at 6, and I'm at the 800 North Vasa, Thursday nights at 5:45 for UJAM Fitness. So come check out a new cardio dance fitness format.
Fabulous, fabulous. And you can watch us. Maybe we'll have Ashley here again at Spanish Fork Macy's every Thursday at 7 p.m. Or you can watch us on Spanish Fork 17, Friday at 10 a.m. Bon appetit. See you next week.